Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, or welcome back. This is my second video for my channel. I have been postponed a little bit in putting out another video, and so I apologize for that. It's been a little bit hectic in my life, and the other thing is that I wanted to get my setup completed for filming, and I was struggling with that a little bit. I actually, truth be told, I did film an unboxing video for some paintings that I got from Diamond Art Club, and it turned out so bad that I, even like trying to edit it, I was like, you know what, this is not something that I would enjoy watching. My setup for it was not good, and the audio was not good, and so I was like, you know what, I'm not going to put this out. I'll just wait until my setup is better. And my husband helped me set this up and get this ready, so here we are. I am currently working on a holiday Diamond Art Club painting. It's called Watching Santa Go, and I will put a picture up because I'm zoomed in really close right now. But it's so cute. I love it. To be honest, it is not exactly my style, but it has lots of dogs in it, which you can't go wrong with dogs, and it has Santa in it, and it's Christmassy. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get that one. And what I want to do with it is potentially hang it in my little dog area above my dog's beds for Christmas as a little decoration for them. And I also wanted to show off my pen that I made that I'm going to be using today. So this is a polymer clay pen that I made. I just took some clay and put it through my pasta machine to kind of get this gradient, and I was going for sort of a like sugar plum kind of look. So then once I baked it, well, basically what I did was I put the clay through the pasta machine to flatten it, and then I wrapped it around you know, just one of these pink ones, you know. I took the tips out and I just wrapped it around one of these pink ones. I put it in the oven to harden the clay, and then I coated it with resin and glitter, and then put the tips back in, and I really like it. It's lightweight. It's cute. I just needed a Christmas pen, so I thought I would make one. And then I also made some putty, so that's what I'm using in my pen. I made some candy cane scented putty, and it smells so good. There's nothing really that exciting about it other than it's white putty that I got on Amazon, and I put candy cane scented oil on it. It smells so good. It smells like if you've ever used a chapstick that is candy cane flavored, it smells like that. So that's what I'm using. So I'm just gonna work on this a little bit today and just kind of talk about my week and just catch up a little bit. So I hope everybody's week is going good. We are coming up on Thanksgiving next week if you live in the US. So I don't know if anybody has any big plans for Thanksgiving. I certainly do not have big plans other than I'm going to take a lot of time for crafting, decorating, and just chilling. It has been a little bit of a wild ride, to be honest, in life recently, which is part of the reason I've been so delayed. In putting out another video. And so I'm definitely going to take some time to relax. I have time off next week, so I'm definitely going to have a lot of time for diamond painting, which is cool. I really do want to do a, maybe not an unboxing video, because now at this point I have already unboxed several of the things that I ordered from Diamond Art Club and other places, but maybe just sort of like a haul video. I don't know if people are interested really in that, but I love other people's haul videos. Kind of regardless of whether it's Diamond Art Club stuff or diamond painting stuff or craft stuff or clothes or makeup, or heck, I even like some of the grocery store hauls. I don't know. But yeah, I might do a video just kind of on some of the paintings that I've picked up recently. I did get a mystery painting from Diamond Art Club. And I also got the advent calendar, which I'm super excited about. And I am not sure how I am sure how I'm going to open it. I have already been opening it. So I started opening it as a countdown to Thanksgiving rather than like a countdown to Christmas, because I want to be able to work on the projects that are in the box before Christmas, because there are things like, there's just Christmas. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping diamonds everywhere. There are, I think maybe I don't have enough putty in my pen. There are things in there like just the kits in there. There's 2 pictures, there's a card, there's ornaments. So I want to work on those before Christmas. So that's why I'm opening it before Christmas. But the part that I wasn't sure about was whether or not to do videos about it, or whether to even post about it on Instagram, because I don't want to spoil any of it for anybody who is maybe saving it for Christmas time and doesn't want to know what's in there. Of course, like if you've purchased it, you know what's in there because they tell you what the objects are. They just don't tell you, what they look like, or, what color they are, things like that. So I don't know. I don't know if I should do a video or just leave it alone. So what I've been doing is I've been opening it. It's a fun little treat for me each day. Now I have too much putty in here. And then I've been like taking pictures of it in case I do want to post it on Instagram. And then maybe what I'll do is I'll just do like maybe a video later when it's closer to Christmas time. I just don't want to spoil it for anybody. I feel weird about it. So yeah. And what else? I feel like there was something else that I got recently that I wanted to show in a video. I don't remember now. But so in my last video, I was working on a picture called Solstice by Christopher Lavelle. And I've had to put that one on the back burner, obviously, because I want to work on Christmas painting. And I feel like I never have enough time to finish anything, but I do have a goal to finish this one next week when I'm off for my Thanksgiving break, and then I have a winter themed one that I'll work on after that. So the solstice one has gone officially to the back burner while I work on this one. So I'm just really falling in love with diamond painting all over again. I mean, I've been loving it for a long time, but kind of falling in love with it all over again. I think my craftiness kind of gets a resurgence when it is cold outside. I kind of get more obsessed with crafts when it gets cold outside. I'm also really loving just the community on YouTube and Instagram for diamond painting, which I do need to be a little bit more vocal. I said in my last video about like commenting and talking to people. Not my strong suit, but yeah. But it's really just, it's been a comfort to me. You know, this week has been rough, and anytime that I'm feeling overwhelmed, I just kind of sit down and start working on my diamond painting. Now, so I've been working on this one. I was previously working on the solstice picture. I do have one other side project that I am working on, but probably will not feature on my channel. So yeah, I watched, well, I had been watching the Darrell Brooks case when it was going on, and so this week, of course, they had the sentencing hearing, which was very, very hard to listen to because they had the victims give their impact statements, and so that was one of the things this week that it was hard to listen to, and I could have turned it off, obviously, but I started listening to the stories, and I think a lot of times in life, it really matters a lot how you frame things for yourself. You know, the listening to the victims give their statements is heart-wrenching. It's a very horrible, tragic thing that happened, and if you're not sure what I'm talking about, Darrell Brooks, the Darrell Brooks case involves the tragedy at the Waukesha parade that happened last year. And he is a terrible, terrible man who ultimately got sentenced to, I mean, he's never going to exit prison for what he did. But, so, you know, listening to the victim stories was heartbreaking. And at some points I felt like, I should turn this off. This is too much to listen to. But I kind of reframed it in my mind that although their stories are stories of tragedy, they're also stories of resiliency and rising above things and not letting that tragedy define them. And they're stories of strength. And also it's, you know, it's a story about a community coming together to heal from a terrible tragedy that occurred. And their stories are very important. And so I listen to them because it's important. It's an important part of history. And it's important that they are heard and seen. And so I did listen to it, even though it's a little bit emotionally challenging, you know. And then, of course, listening to him talk was frustrating and anger-inducing. And again, I could have turned it off, but I thought, no, you know, the community and the victims and the prosecutors in the case had to sit there and listen to him ramble on. So, you know, I listened to it too, and it was very clear that he is somebody that is not going to take accountability for his actions. And so I think, again, if you kind of frame it in a certain way, it's like it's a lesson on how to not conduct yourself. You know, take accountability when you make mistakes, and stop when you're doing something that is hurting another, which are things that he did not do. And it's really, really sad. And I think the other part of that story is to learn to control your emotions, learn how to control your anger, and conduct yourself in a way that you're not doing harm to others. So, very sad and frustrating case, but you know, there can be lessons learned from it. So, sorry if that was a lot and heavy for a whip and chat, but it's just kind of something that was on my mind this week. So, but other than that, work has been crazy. It always kind of comes and goes in like these like spurts where it's not so crazy, and then all hell breaks loose. So, and then it'll be fine again. So I have a new person starting very soon that I will be training, and that's like my favorite thing to do at work, is to teach and train and provide education. It's something that I'm really passionate about, especially in nursing. You know, I've had a lot of bad experiences in the past with trainers. I don't know if you guys have ever heard this before, but in nursing, there is this thing called, or it's like a mentality of eat your young, where new nurses just kind of get beat up, kind of like a trial by fire thing. And I've always really hated that. I don't think that's a way to train somebody. And so I'm pretty passionate about making sure that people feel comfortable and that they have all the resources that they need and that they never feel alone. I think that's the worst feeling that you can ever have at a job or anything in life, is feeling that you don't have resources and that you don't know who to turn to and that you're just alone. I don't want anyone to ever feel like that when they're working with me. And so that's how I like to run things when I'm training somebody. So, and I have a really great position where I get to create the training materials and the training program, and I get to run it how I want to, and it's really, really nice, and it's really effective, and I get lots of compliments about it, so it's pretty cool. Did that just pop off of there, or did that come off of my thing? That popped off of there. So I have not done any Christmas shopping yet. I have not done any Christmas decorating yet. I need to get on it. Let me know in the comments if you guys have done your Christmas shopping yet. And also, if you have any gift ideas for men in particular, that would be great. My dads, my dad and my stepdad are always so hard to shop for. My moms, my mom and my stepmom, are easy, I feel like, because a lot of the same things that I like, they like, and a lot of the same books that, you know, we like, things like that. My husband is, I won't say easy, but I always can usually figure out what to get him, but the dads are hard. I feel like they already have everything they want, and they're also very like, I don't want anything, I don't need anything, you know, that type of thing. So, I don't know. I guess I could ask my mom and my stepmom for ideas. Maybe they know. I like to make things as well, but I will also be shopping for things. I really like this picture because it has a ton of blue colors, and I'm just obsessed with blue at the moment. And it also has a ton of ABs. Like, look at all of these white, beautiful, sparkly ABs. Is a really pretty color. And then it has just a few yellow. If I can get it to focus. A few yellow. Let's see what the other ABs. This really pretty red. Hopefully you can see that. And one more. This is really, really pretty, like, natural, neutral color. So it's a pretty big canvas. And I know it's going to take me a while. I'm just plugging away at it. And I'm hoping to get it done next week. Just because I have that time off. I know I'm going to get to spend multiple hours a day working on it if I want to, which is great. Oh, I keep sticking it at the side of my thing here. So I'm gonna order some new trays very soon because I want some trays that have lids. I've just kind of been using these trays that come with the kits. I don't have any special trays. And I'm so jealous of everybody that has the like 3D printed trays that have the lids and they're stackable. They look so cool. Oh, I just put my hand down on that. I really want to get some of those. If you have any suggestions for companies that I should order from, let me know. I did see, you know, I have seen several companies that people always promote. So I know of a few. They always seem to be sold out though. But I just need to get up on the release dates and order some. But I ordered some of the organizers from Harbor Freight. So hopefully those will be here soon, because I have some smaller kits that I want to just kit up so they're ready to go. Because that is a battle for me, is like just getting them kitted up. I just want it to be kitted up already so I can just start going. Start diamond painting. But yeah, I ordered some of those. I ordered quite a few because they were on sale on the website. And you do have to pay shipping. I couldn't find any kind of free shipping code, but I rationalize it in my mind that it's worth my time and frustration to just have it delivered to my home rather than go to the store. But also, it said online that they were low in stock at my local store. So that's the other thing. What if I went there and then they didn't have them, or didn't have as many as I wanted? So I ordered quite a few, and I'm going to give some of them actually to my husband because I think he would like to use them in the garage. So they're not all for me, but I did order quite a few. But they were on sale, and then yeah, I had to pay shipping, but that's okay. Oh, speaking of shipping, so my husband and I both love Taco Bell fire sauce. One of our favorite things. And tell me, you guys, if you have had the same problem, or I don't know, maybe other people aren't as obsessed with it as we are, but I cannot find it anywhere where we are. We live Kentucky, Southern Ohio area, and it is out everywhere in our area. I try to get it all the time at the grocery store. They never have it. I ordered it online to be shipped to me, and I got the package today, and one of the bottles is completely smashed. I have hot sauce everywhere. I actually have to go clean it right after this because there's glass all over the box, and I don't know what I'm going to do yet about it because I looked online. I ordered it through Walmart, but it's not sold by Walmart, if that makes sense. It's through another vendor. My only option, what it appears to be, is that my only option is to return it. I don't necessarily want to do that. So I think I'm going to contact the seller and just see what they're willing to do. I know it's not their fault. It happened during shipping. Maybe I just cut my losses. I don't know. But there's hot sauce everywhere. It was like leaking out of the box. The poor mailman was probably like, okay, this is obviously full of hot sauce. So that's great. And so what happened was I got done with work. I signed off. I went and grabbed that off the doorstep, realized it was full of leaking hot sauce. I kind of dumped it out into another box so the glass wouldn't go everywhere. Saw that it was just one bottle that was smashed. And I was like, you know what? I want to go diamond paint. I'm going to go do that first, and then I'll clean this up. So here I am, diamond painting, and then I'm going to go clean up my hot sauce. Ridiculous. Oh well. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I ask for a refund or should I just let it go? Because it's not their fault that it smashed. Like, they packaged it well. It was wrapped in bubble wrap and everything. It just, it's one of those things where it just happens in transit. I don't know. And I don't want to return the whole thing. So it's like 6 bottles of hot sauce. One is smashed. I don't want to return the whole thing. I also don't want to mail a shattered bottle, which I guess you're probably not supposed to do that. That's probably not part of it, but I don't know. I just feel weird about it. So we shall see. I finally downloaded the app for Diamond Art Club, and I don't know if that was a great idea or not, because now I'm getting like alerts of like their restocks and the new releases and stuff. I don't know if that's a great idea for my my whole pocketbook there. They've just had such cool stuff. I mean, always cool stuff coming out. I don't know. I'm definitely going to, if anybody asks me what I want for Christmas, I'm just gonna have to say, I just would like a gift card, maybe Diamond Art Club. I don't know. Actually, my default answer is usually, please don't buy me anything, because I already have too much stuff, is usually my answer, and that's the truth. Also, I'm old. Like, I'm at the point now where I don't need people to buy me gifts. And I honestly wish that my parents and my grandparents would not buy me things for Christmas or for my birthday, because it just feels like, I don't know. It just feels like that's a thing, like, for kids. I don't need them to buy me stuff anymore. I don't know. So typically my husband and I actually don't buy each other Christmas presents. We go hard for birthdays. That is a big thing in our house. We do go hard for birthdays and our anniversary. We tend to do more experiences and things like that instead of stuff. However, the pandemic, that kind of took that, that kind of made that a little bit hard for a couple years. Like in 2020, we were supposed to go on a cruise. That didn't happen because of the pandemic. And that had been our Christmas present to each other from the year previous. And then, so instead of that, we ended up buying a swimming pool for the summer in 2021. So that was really cool. So like, while that is like a material thing purchase, it also is an experience because we have a lot of fun swimming together in the summer. But one of the things we did was we went in a hot air balloon. And we actually were able to do that in 2020, even though the lockdowns were still happening. At one point we were able to do that. That was an amazing experience. And I would highly recommend that if you are interested in that kind of thing, do it at least once in your life. It is scary, but, obviously find a professional company that is trained. The pilot of our hot air balloon had been doing it for 30 years, thousands and thousands of flights. He was also a skydiver and a skydiver instructor. He was very competent and capable. And so it was, I actually had bought the flight for my husband's birthday. And then we went, and it was amazing. It was amazing. It was just like breathtaking views. We had to go at, I think, 4 a.m, or something like that, in order to get prepared, get up in the air, and then you get to see the sunrise. It was just gorgeous. And then, what was one of the other things? We went to England one year to watch the F1 car races. We went to Chicago Bears football game for, that was another one of the birthday presents that I got for him. And that was actually on Christmas Eve, and that was really, really fun. So, yeah. There's a couple of things that we've done. Last year for Christmas, we ended up getting, again, we actually ended up buying things. We ended up buying new furniture for our living room. But this year, I don't know, we haven't really talked about it, but we actually that's not true. We have kind of talked about it. So we've been talking about our next vacation and talking about maybe Hawaii, or maybe doing like a cross-country drive type of thing where we could take our dogs and go see a couple different places. So maybe that would be like our Christmas present to each other, would be like, paying for a trip to Hawaii or something like that. So we'll see. I'm impressed with this putty, only because it was very cheap putty that I bought on Amazon, and then I put oil in it. So I was like, I don't know how this is going to hold up, but I feel like it holds up pretty good. It's pretty sticky, but it releases the diamonds the way that I want it to, and it makes a cool noise, which is always good. And it smells delicious. So I kind of expected it to fail. I kind of expected, like, once I put the fragrance oil in it, for it to just fall apart and be a disgusting mess. But it held up. And I just kind of wrapped it in some release papers and then put it in a Ziploc bag, and it's been working out. I made one that is caramel corn scented, and it smells amazing too. So I don't know. Might sound silly, but I like it. Just loving the blues that are in this. It's going to be so pretty. And then I think I am going to probably frame it. I think I said at the beginning of the video, I want to hang it kind of above the dogs area where they sleep, because it is a really cute picture. Dog themed. The only thing that I was kind of bummed about is that, so usually if I buy something that is dog themed, I always look for the one that has my dogs represented in it. And my dogs are not quite represented in this. There is a little golden retriever in there, but he doesn't look like my golden retriever because, so our golden retriever is an English cream golden retriever, so he's the really pale cream color rather than the actual like golden color. And then our other dog is a German short hair pointer, and not common to see GSPs represented in things. Usually it's a Dalmatian. Like you'll see if you see a spotty dog, it's usually a Dalmatian. That's what I call her though, is my spotty dog. And and then the other one is my fluffy dog. So it's really cute because my fluffy dog, the golden retriever, he is still a puppy. He's only, I think we calculated he's 6 or 7 months now. And he saw snow for the first time this week and he freaked out. He loved it. He was so excited. He absolutely loves the cold. And so he was just so thrilled about the snow. He was running around trying to catch it in the air. He was rolling around in it. It was, you know what? I should have taken a video, but I didn't. Maybe he'll do that again next time it snows. It was so cute. So, and then my spotty dog, she does not like the cold. She doesn't have the insulation for it. She does not have the fur and she does not have the body fat for it. She is all muscle. And so she's not really built for that. So she gets cold pretty easily. To put a coat on her. But the fluffy dog, he's all about the cold. He loves it. Sometimes he just goes out there to sleep in the cold. We have a dog bed out there that it's kind of made to be an outside bed. It's not a plush one. He goes out there and sleeps on it while we're all sitting inside. It's cold out. Okay. All right. It's funny. And well, it's funny because when we first got him, we got him in July and it was so hot out. He could not tolerate being outside. He kept running inside in the air conditioning. Even though we were trying to have him outside because he was a puppy, we wanted him to be outside so we could, potty train him. And the minute we took him outside, he was like right back inside through the dog door to get to the air conditioning. It was so funny. So, but he's done really good. He's fully housebroken. It didn't take long. He's so smart. It did not take long. But his thing right now that we're trying to stop him from doing is he keeps stealing all of my towels. So you can't hang like any tea towels on the oven rail or anything like that because he'll rip them down and walk away with them. And he's not destructive. He doesn't chew anything. He just likes to walk around with them. And then for a while, we had a little shelf in our bathroom with folded up towels on it, but it was at his height where he could get them. So we had to get rid of that because he was just going in there and then taking the towels. And again, not ripping them up, just walking around with them. So I kind of felt like maybe he wanted a soft toy. And so I bought him a little hedgehog stuffed toy. If you go on my Instagram, you can see a picture of him. He loves it. He loves the hedgehog. and we call it Hedgie. And it's his little baby, and he carries it around everywhere. So that has kind of curbed it, but he still will take things like if you accidentally leave your sock on the ground, or just random soft things like that. And then the other thing he does is he will go into his sister's bed and steal her blankets and walk around with them. Super weird. So that's his little obsession right now. But like I say, he's not destructive. He's not necessarily doing anything bad. He just wants to walk around with them. So it's like, I can't really yell at him, but I just try to correct it. And, you know, instead of taking my towel, just take Hedgie and walk around with Hedgie. So that's what we've been trying to do. I don't know. He's so funny. He really is a sweet boy. And then my other one, she's an angel. I mean, she does like nothing wrong. She's just intense is all. But she basically does nothing wrong. She used to do a lot of things wrong when she was a puppy. And she's grown out of all of that. Alrighty, well, I am going to wrap up the video for now. I have hot sauce I need to go clean up. That's fun. But if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day, and I cannot wait to make some more videos and put out some more content and be a little bit more active in the community, because I really am enjoying being here, and I'm enjoying watching everybody else's videos, and I can't wait to get to know people a little bit more. So thank you, and have a great day. Bye.